the years, you really, being an expert in this particular field, you've seen a lot of documents, you've seen how documents are in many different countries, and you can more or less say, but do you have a specific, like time when you like peruse the documents and look through them and then ask the client also?
I try to do it before we start the case.
I see. Mm-hmm.
Okay, because I don't want to sit across the table from the client.
That's right.
2 years later,
Yes.
and say what did you do?
Right.
Why what was the purpose of all this lying?
Have you had any experience in the past about this, Attorney Golan, with regards to a client that had submitted wrong documents, perhaps, or, well, fake documents, and then confronted him about it?
It happened very infrequently, but it happens.
That's right. Of course, those things happen every once in a while. Now, when you mentioned about employment category, the economy is booming, they say. So, is there a chance that, and of course, it's like more about America. So, are future employers more attuned, or like they're favoring employing people from abroad, or people who are here on a tourist visa they will employ? What particular professions will these be?
Look, basically there is a shortage in any kind of skilled workers.
I see.
Doesn't matter what, there is a shortage in any kind of skilled workers. The difficulty is to convince an employer to participate in this procedure, which requires some effort on the part of the employer, and on the hope, on the expectation that the person, the alien, will actually come to work for the employer for a reasonable time, so that it is worthwhile for the employer to invest the effort in doing the case.
Right. So people are watching this program or listening to the program. Perhaps there are a lot of opportunities for those who do computer work, and the nurses now, if they're able to Google or search for a hospital or a particular medical clinic that's willing to petition them, and if they have this experience abroad, they have the most chances, correct, Attorney Golan?
Yes, but again, here is the issue. If there is no kind of personal acquaintanceship
I see.
between the employer and the alien,
right,
the employer will always be hesitant, reluctant,
that is
saying,
true.
I will do all this, and in 2 years will this woman or this man actually come to work for me.
There's a question here. Yeah, yes. Attorney Golan, there's a question from someone who says that she has a relative back home who works as a caregiver. So is that a particular opportunity also to look for someone in the United States who would need a caregiver, and they can advise their relative to apply for this possibility?
Yeah, this is a possibility.
I see.
But again, subject to what I just mentioned, that the sponsor needs to be convinced that this person will actually come to work for him or her in 2 years. So this is the question.
So that means, as you said, it's better to have an acquaintance, because if they're strangers, to them, it is least likely that they will employ them. When you mention unskilled workers, what type of workers are these?
Say it again.
The unskilled workers. What type? Like carpenters, perhaps?
No, a carpenter is a skilled worker.
Oh, that's a skilled worker.
Okay. Any occupation that requires 2 years experience is considered skilled worker.
I see.
Any position that does not require 2 years experience is unskilled worker. Therefore, caregiver is considered unskilled worker. Babysitter is child monitor, not babysitter, is considered unskilled worker. Housekeeper is considered unskilled worker. Okay. various assistant positions are considered unskilled worker.
Mm-hmm.
But any position that requires at least 2 years experience is considered skilled.